It's Kindo, and today we're back with a super special Tuesday tutorial. Today's tutorial is... oh, this is how we roll. Light it all up with the Kindo glow like... super excited to be teaching you guys this one today, finally too. I know a lot of you guys were waiting because I said I would do this for the 10K subscriber special. Really sorry. I don't know if you guys saw the Kindo update video, but if you guys haven't seen that, go check that out. Posted it like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago now. Just kind of updating everything about my life, what happened. My Instagram got hacked, so much stuff happened. So if you guys want to go check out kind of like a little personal vlog type of video, if you guys want to say that, / update of where have I been, because a lot of you guys been asking, go check that video out. And I know a lot of you guys were waiting for this since 10K, and now we're up to 13K. So thank you all for the love and support. Hope you guys enjoy this. Hopefully a lot of you guys learned this. I would love to hear people start using this a lot. A lot of people use the remix roll, which is similar, but completely different textures and not as many variations. Remixes, LipRoll tends to be a slizzer roll, which I can't do, so mine's gonna sound a little different, but it's a backwards tongue roll with a LipRoll, right? And you get... mine isn't a roll with the tongue, it's a breath pattern you're going to roll, if that makes sense. For this one, you really just kind of need, I mean, you can do this, I do it with sub basses, I do it with my zippers, I do it with low lip rolls. You can kind of do this with any inhaled lip roll, if that makes sense. Any lip roll that really requires you to breathe in, you could do this on, okay? So yeah, let's do this. Let's get into it. In 7 years, almost 8 years of me beatboxing now, it's a really big honor to teach this. I always thought it'd be like how to do a kick, how to do synths, how to do lit. I never thought it'd be like, yo, this is how you do my technique. So it's really cool. Just want to say, hope you guys enjoy this. Thank you for watching this. And yeah, let's get into this. So with this lip roll, like I said, it's a breathing pattern. The goal that you're gonna want for once you learn all this of how to do it, make sure your goal is like, okay, smooth. You want this to try to be smooth, and it's gonna get real heavy if you keep it smooth. I just want to clarify real quick, like I said, no, it's not the remix roll, it's not that. And a lot of people are like, oh, he's just doing TKs. Not really. In a sense it is, but it's not. The pattern has a TK in it, but I'm not going crazy with TKs, okay? Like I said, I'll explain in a sec, but I just wanted to clarify that. A lot of people are just like, oh, he's doing TKs. Oh, he's just doing remixes roll. Completely different. So let's break this down. First thing you are going to need is a sucker punch. And I know you're like, what? Trust me. If you learn it this way, not gonna lie to you guys, yes, it's gonna be very hard right now. Learn it this way. It's gonna be hard at first. Once you get it down, you're gonna be like, oh, this is a piece of cake. The breathing and how you breathe and what's blocking the breathing during this pattern is the trickiest parts, like the 3 biggest things. Okay, so start with a sucker punch. That's it. Okay, that's the first step. Second step, if I asked you right now to do 2 sucker punches, you would probably say hut hut. You'd probably go hut hut, right? Change that to hut tut. So listen close. Instead of hut hut, now it's gonna be hut cut. What I'm doing personally, like a little tip, when you do the hut, the first one, I'm keeping my tongue right there. Okay? So make sure you're kind of just, hopefully that kind of helps. You don't have to reset your tongue. Like if you did 2 of them, you did 2 huts, you would have to, right? This one you can kind of just keep it there and like bounce it off. And that's how I will get the first step of getting it quickened. Next thing you want to do, cut. So instead of hut and instead of cut. So instead of hut and tut, now we're going cut. So cut. Now you'll notice my tongue, I'm not doing a K snare. I'm not going, my tongue's not, none of that. I'm keeping at the bottom and I've just kind of always been able to do this, and I think it's from tuba playing, but instead of using the tip of your tongue to like to get the K, I've always been able to use the, like, raise the back of my tongue and it's not clean, it's not the nicest sound, but you can hear there's a K snare, there's a pressure to it. Versus, right? So I've always been able to use the back of my tongue. I'm almost doing that. Like I'm almost doing a little inhale from the back of the tongue, doing a cut off that. That way the tip of my tongue in the front can do the sucker punch with it. So hear it? It's like my tongue's almost going cut on the cut. It's almost going like cut. It's like da da. So we have hut, we have tut, we have cut, we have and we have. Now we gotta make it smooth. Instead of going hut, tut, cut, we wanted to try to go hut, tut, cut. Hut, tut, cut. Instead of you want to start working on. Now here's the trick. Not to break down my LipRoll so hard, but this smoothness, like I'm telling you guys, work on the smoothness. Like, let me show you. If you do 3 sucker punches right now, and you go 3 huts, if you go, you hear how there's a break every time it goes bop, bop, bop. It's one breath. It's not, it's just the tongue doing the tut, 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 or hut, tut, cut that's causing the textures. See what I'm saying? It's just one, right? So here's where the pattern kicks in. From here, we have the smoothness. Now you want to try to get it just a tad quicker for me. So you don't need it like stupid quick, but you know how we're kind of breaking it down still? We're going hut, tut, cut. Remember I was telling you want it like one smooth breath? Start working on the don't rush it. Don't try to do crazy. Just, if you're going, try to get that like hut, tut, cut. Don't just like try to get it as one consecutive smooth breath. Okay, like I said, you really want this. If you get this part of the breathing pattern, everything else is gonna roll naturally for you guys. Start adding that with it. So that's your pattern. See what I'm saying? You can kind of hear the you start hearing the triplet kind of come in. It's just gonna start very, very slow at first, okay? And if you have to start it like when you're first doing it, I totally get it. That's what I had to do. The last part to this is just adding it on top of a LipRoll. And I know I say the last part like it's easy. Like I told you guys, this technique took me a long time to really master and develop. It takes a lot of time. If I do TKs like everyone says, if I go like I can't even do it right. Versus you hear the difference? That's what I was saying earlier at the very beginning of the video where I was like, it's not really TKs. Versus like you can hear the texture and tone to it. It's way heavier. That's where the sucker punches are coming in. A couple tips I could give you guys. Work this on a metronome. I still, to this day, work this on a metronome, and I'm still figuring out new breath patterns for this thing. So the possibilities are endless. You just gotta push it. The second big one, and I know we're using a lot of breath, and I know sucker punches, you can't necessarily do them light, because you have to get that pop to it. I get it with the tongue, but make sure you're not make sure you're not too tight or like over flexing your tongue, right? Is going up even when you do the tut cut, right? Your tongue's still going up on each one. My tongue would almost go up so hard that on the next one it was like a wall, like it just stayed up. Okay, and what I would do is the breathing was so much and it was so hard to work on that I would start flexing my face too much and I start flexing my tongue too much, and then now I can't even roll it. The LipRoll's not causing that texture. It's the sucker punches and the way you're breathing that and you're getting that, right? And you're getting those hut-to-cuts in there. Like the way you're getting that, even if you do like the, and the really fast ones and stuff like that, when you're doing those, that's what's causing the whole, really, that's what's causing the whole roll. Like, let me give an example. Kind of cheating because I've worked this so much. But if I go like, you see how I'm not out of breath or anything? It's really not the pressure of, it's like I said, it's controlling the lungs. Really got to develop this one. This one takes a while. Really take some time on this if you guys are really trying to learn the Kindo Roll. If you just want to learn it real quick and you're like, I just want to learn the easy version, do like remixes or do TKs with it. I feel like that would be the best like alternate options to this. If you guys are trying this and you come back to this video, you're like, Kindo, it's been 8 months, Still trying to get I get it. This thing takes a while. It's not a throat bass or anything, but you know how like a lot of times when all of us are learning throat bass or inward bass, it takes forever. That's kind of this thing. Even to this day, I will figure out something new and I'm just like in the bathroom like I need to work the breathing pattern that hurts. Like to this day, like a new one for me, I'm adding like or like scratches to it. So a little sneak peek for you guys, but I have a new routine that's coming out where it's like, and you guys always hear me do it. So you would think it would be easy to just add that in. Just, it's a whole, there's so much more breathing outwards on this one. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta rework new breathing patterns. You know what I mean? It's non-stop. It's endless with this technique. So you guys just gotta push it. That's kind of what I did, and it's turned it into the Kindo Roll. And it's not like I invented lip rolls or anything. I'm taking big inspiration from a lot of people, turning it into my own thing. So who knows? Maybe you guys might get inspiration from this and turn it into your own thing. You might add more to who knows, you know? So I'm super excited to see where this goes. Really hope this tutorial helped you guys. Sorry, this was a really long video. I wanted to cut. This is the one technique out of anything that I'm teaching that is like me. I can for sure give you every detail behind. So I wanted to make sure I covered everything. Plus I know a lot of you guys are waiting for this. So I want to make it the best Kindo Roll tutorial possible for you guys. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's everything I really wanted to cover with the Kindo Roll. If you guys have any questions, comments, or anything like that, leave them in the comment section below. Or remember the new Instagram, Kindo Beatbox. Shoot me a DM if you guys are trying to learn it. Send me a voice recording and hey Kindo, trying to do the Kindo Roll, check this out. Let me know. I will help all you guys out. Super excited to see where it goes. Thank you guys for all your patience who've been around before 10K, who've been around since 10K waiting for this video. Thank you guys so much. I'm sorry it took so long, but Kindo Roll's finally here. Love you all, and yeah, this is so cool. That's my technique, the Kindo Roll. Did this tutorial help? Leave a comment and let me know. I love to see feedback from you guys so I can see what's working and what needs more work for the tutorials. Thank you to Mac for providing the sweet music you heard in this video. Click the link in the description below to check out more of his music and give him a follow on Instagram. Massive shout out to CTB for creating my logo. From the Kindo logo, the human beatbox logo, and more. CTB has created a ton of popular logos you guys see in the beatbox scene today. If you need your own custom logo, be sure to find CTB on his social medias. I put them in the description below. And while you're down there checking the description below, be sure to find me on all of my social media, from Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, everything. I'm on it all. You can find them in the description below. I recently just started doing Friday live streams on Instagram and Saturday live streams on YouTube as well, so be sure to find my social medias and keep up to date with everything. Have you heard of the World of Beatbox? It's my Discord server where we throw weekly jams and game nights. Once a month on the server I throw a workshop as well where I teach you some of my best tips, tricks, and advice with beatbox. I'll answer all of your guys' questions, and then we have a big jam after the workshop. I left a link for you guys in the description below. Check it out. I hope to see you guys on the server soon. Head on over to my Patreon for a ton of exclusive Kindo content, from monthly lessons to behind the scene footage, bloopers, exclusive tutorials, Kindo merch, and more. There's so much happening on my Patreon. Check it out in the description below. Do you need a specific type of beatbox? Maybe you need a custom beat, or even want a personal Kindo shoutout? From beatboxing in movie scenes, to commercials, to even beatboxing for the Santa app on Alexa, I've literally done it all. Find me on FIVERR so we can discuss more on what specifics you're looking for or what you need. Link in the description below. And last but not least, thank you for watching. Please give a like and subscribe as it helps my channel a ton. I upload 2 or more videos for you guys every single week, and I hope you guys have been enjoying the content lately. Thank you again, and have yourself a blessed day.